Alright guys, coming at you with another Astonishing X-Men War Offense video, this time against the Asgardians in an 80,000 power punch-up. This will be the last Astonishing X-Men War video until we see X-Factor inevitably on defense with the multiple man dupes. Summon teams are where X-Men accelerate. So you see here, this is a Drax variant. This actually makes it more difficult than the Thor, as you will not be able to target the Greg, you need to hope for the RNG. You have 141,000 power Hela, which could and should have one-shot my kitty, but there's ways to play it that are gonna make that not happen, and you're gonna see me make a couple misplays. I'll tell you about a couple things I could have done to make this a lot easier. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. There you go. So right away you'll see, wow, I'll show you what happens here. Loki goes, we resist the defense down. That's good RNG right there. That's RNG you don't necessarily need if everything else goes well. So we have the Greg placement by the Drax. That's good. We definitely need that kill. Because as you'll notice, Hela's speed bar is full. Kitties, Iceman, Jubilee, and Beast are not. So we would have had Loki go, Bishop went. If we didn't kill a Greg, Hela would have went next. If we had that defense down, that's the end of this match. You lose. Otherwise, we get to continue, which is what will happen here. So as you see, Greg goes down. We get a bunch of speed. Also note, we have the assist from Kitty. She's going to peel that taunt off Drax, which is going to make this easier. So we're going to go ahead and special with Beast. If you want to make sure that Greg dies, target the Greg so that you get the assist. The extra tap will make sure he dies. I think I used it on Sif here. Yeah, that's a misplay. I should have targeted the Greg. But we get more speed again. Make sure. So we get Iceman. Now you want to use the ultimate here. We want to get that slow on Hela to reduce her damage because of Iceman's passive. We get another Greg kill. That's great. Now here is my first misplay. I'm going to use the ultimate instead of the special. The special's offense down would have made sure the Hela's ultimate hit. Much less. Very necessary. Instead, I will actually waste the disrupt when I could have used that later to make sure that she can't go into stealth. Next, misplay. Yes, guys, there's more. I'm going to use a stun on Sif instead of Hela. This is another thing I could have done to stop the Hela from using her ability until I had more setup, until I had offense down on her. It's pretty bad play here. But, you know, learn from my mistakes. Luckily, just with the slow alone, 10% damage reduction, our kitty survives barely. Beast is going to go with his healer ice, so he's going to bring her right back up. But more misplays, guys. You're going to see I go for the Hela here. I'm going to knock her into yellow without killing her, which is obviously useless because all it's going to do is knock her into stealth, and we're going to get stuck behind her and have to play the Greg game. Now you see I'm going to make up for it, learn on the fly here. We kill Loki first, then we're going to avoid killing Greg as much as possible until Hela comes out of stealth, at which time we'll take her out, and we're going to keep going. Here's where Loki dies. For some reason, I target Heimdall here, which is going to kill a Greg. Gives Hela life. We spawn another Greg. That's not great. Now, with Beast basic attack, it can pull people out of stealth. I did not use it properly there. I will in the rest of the matchup, though. However, it'll keep being resisted, so kind of no point there. So I'm still not going to play this completely right. We're going to go over here. We kill a Greg. We're just going to give her heals. It's going to also increase our speed, which is bad because we want that Hela to take a turn. We want stealth to drop. But this is where I learned. You see I'm using less damaging attacks because I don't want to kill Gregs. I don't want to summon any more Gregs. And I need her to come out of stealth. Beast basic gets resisted. Luckily it's Kitty's turn when Drax gets that taunt up, so it's a single target attack. And you'll see now we're going to go for the Sif. We're still trying to avoid killing any Gregs. We get greedy here thinking, hey, maybe we can kill her with the ultimate Bishop. That's no go, of course. That's a silly thing to try on 141,000 Hela. We're not going to use the ultimate here because, again, we don't want to kill any Gregs. So back to Beast. We're not going to use the special because we're going to try and pull her out. We don't. That's okay. She takes a turn, and now we're back in control. We'll kill her. We'll move on. And this is now a sure win. So cliff notes, don't do what I did. You need to be able to kill a Greg to get started. You need to use your offense down from Kitty on the Hela. You need to get your slow from Iceman on the Hela. And if all else fails, then you need to land the ultimate on Hela to slow this down, get it going. Loki's your top priority, Hela's next. You do that, you're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and get into some T4s. Starting with Kitty. So I really like the basic. I haven't done it myself yet, but stripping more buffs always a positive. And the passive is going to be great for survivability. Now, I personally have as a healer right now. For this matchup, Skirmisher is better, especially with these big Helas people have from Dark Dimension 4 and 3. Landing that offense down on her, on Hela, is going to be clutch. But alternatively, if you're using her in raids and have her as a healer, that's fine. Just get her as high as you can so that she has extra life to survive the Hela ultimate. Next, we'll look at Jubilee. Now, I have everything done on Jubilee. Everything is great on Jubilee. The basic is a little wasted here because you're not going to land that blind with Heimdall. But the most important one is going to be Malrat. Again, extra 10% life to survive the opening burst from Hela. I like her as a striker and a skirmisher, but because the blind is probably not going to land in this match, it's like a 0.1% or something with Heimdall, you're better off going skirmisher, land that stun, land the slows. That's the way to go. Next we have Iceman. Now for Iceman, you just want the passive. It's going to make Hela's damage lessened when she has slow. I like him as a skirmisher. He needs that extra focus. He lacks in that greatly. His damage extra added as a raider is not that important. Skirmisher is definitely the way to go for Iceman, even with the 30% increase he just received. Next we have Bishop. Now I have everything done on Bishop. I love this character. I love the retaliates from the basics, so I have it done. I like to recommend it just because of how cool he is as a character, but the most important ones here are going to be the ultimate and the passive. Now for Bishop, you want to mirror what Jubilee has. So if she has striker, you go skirmisher. If she has skirmisher, you go striker. Last but not least, we have Beast. Now this is a T4 for Beast that I think is most important in this particular match. Say Loki had landed the defense down. Say Greg had also landed the attack because we weren't able to kill it. And then Hela was able to spread all that. Then Beast special would have cleared both of those instead of just one. With that said, I also like him as a healer because if everything goes bad here and Hela gets that like damaging ultimate off with defense down, and if nobody dies, they can just cling to life. This heal with the extra healing from the ISO 8 is really going to save your butt. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This will be it for the Axemen videos until X-Factor comes out. For sure, we're going to see them on war defense at the start. The multiple man dupes are going to feed right into Astonishing X-Men's strengths. And until then, we'll start doing some Silver Surfer videos. Peace.